Hello, good people of YouTube. Sealord here, and today we have some very exciting news. We have the details of the 8th anniversary event for the game, and Airship Escort is being introduced into random battles in update 12.8, on top of other bits of news that have been released via the dev blog. So we're going to check out this dev blog. If you want to read along as I read aloud, check out the link down below. If you find this video informational, entertaining, or anything that you do enjoy, make sure to drop a like and leave a comment. Helps on the YouTube side of things. We must, of course, appease our algorithm overlords. So, again, if you want to read along as I read aloud, check out the link down below. I will throw up any relevant images or artwork as we go through it. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Alright, so they say, Warships 8th anniversary, Airship Escort and random battles, bounty hunt improvements, and a whole lot more. So the anniversary event is up first. They say get ready to set sail into a sea of celebrations because update 12.8 will host Warships' grand 8th birthday party. Players can expect a variety of activities and rewards, including the ability to receive several rewards at once in the same battle with similar mechanics to those seen in the previous New Year's celebration in update 11.11. Rewards will await players in the form of battle performance bonuses for achieving certain combat results on all their ships, starting from Tier 5. The distribution of rewards has changed, as players will now earn festive tokens. Depending on the tier of your ship, you will receive the following amounts of festive tokens. So Tier 5 to 8 ships will get 30 festive tokens. Tier 8 to 9 ships will receive 75 festive tokens. Tier 10 ships will receive 200 festive tokens. Then super ships will receive 300 festive tokens. The reward for completing the free battle pass this year is 1,250 festive tokens. So I do like this system because it allows you to basically get what you want. Very similar, of course, to the New Year's Santa container event that we've had for the past couple of years. It's a good system. I do like it, and I'm glad they're using it here. But let's look at what you can get. So first off, you can get Bayard for 6,250 festive tokens. So a free Tier 8 premium ship, a free, really good Tier 8 premium ship as well. Bayard has been the bane of many a Tier 8 ship's existence for quite some time. A single 50% discount coupon for Tier 8 ships that can be obtained for doubloons. 3,125 festive tokens. So is that like for Tier 8 premium ships or Tier 8 tech line ships? It doesn't really clarify here. So you could get 50% off of the credits for a Tier 8 tech line ship, which is a good help. I mean, Tier 8 ships are really expensive in terms of credits. You know, it doesn't get any cheaper the higher tier you go there. Now, if it's a 50% discount coupon for Tier 8 premium ships, that's great. Oh yeah, that can be attainable for doubloons. Okay, so yeah, I just didn't comprehend the rest of the sentence. Okay, cool. So 50% off of a Tier 8 premium ship that you can get for dubs. So if you can get it in the armory for doubloons, you can get it half off with that token. Permanent DeLorean camouflage for Zeton, 1,250 festive tokens. Okay, so like, did they get permission from DeLorean to use DeLorean's name? Because like, the DeLorean Motor Company is still a thing. And I wouldn't think they'd sell it to them for cheap, because like, the DeLoreans that you can buy from DeLorean Motor Company are not cheap, and they're kind of going high brand with the new electric DeLorean. I mean, cool. I get they're going with the whole 80s theme here, as you'll see in the rest of the dev blog, but that's okay. Maybe it's I don't know. On a side note, if you'd like to help me fund my dream of getting a DeLorean and then getting a wrecked Hellcat and taking the engine out of the Hellcat and swapping in the DeLorean, I have a Patreon. But anyway, they say up to 7 on a retro wave containers, 500 festive tokens for each. Don't know what those containers have, but okay. Then you can get 80 super containers. The first 30 super containers are 200 festive tokens each. Then the remaining 50 or 400 festive tokens each. They limit to the amount of super containers you could get. Last year, in previous events, you would get these for Tier 10 ships, which I mean, like, sure, if you want to take a gamble on super containers, there's some good stuff in there. But if you don't want to take the gamble, I like how you can take your festive tokens elsewhere and do other things with them. So there is that. They also note that other rewards that are available for festive tokens are common, special, and rare economic bonuses, containers, and packs of signals. The list of Tier 8 ships which can be obtained with 50% discount coupon. Oh, there we go. Silawangi, Z35, Finyang, Ulchakov, Loyang, Hampshire, Lay Terrible, Tiger 59, Wichita, Gascon, Arian, Saipan, Vanguard, Piotr Bagration, Kidd, and Rochester. In case you already have Bayard, you will instead receive a 100% discount coupon for Tier 8 ships from the above-mentioned list. So if you have Bayard already, you can get one of these Tier 8s completely for free. That's pretty good. I like that, because normally they just give you like the credit value of the ship if you already have it. But this time, you get to actually get another premium ship. I think that's good. That's a nice trade-off. This is what the DeLorean camo looks like, which, it's obviously referencing the Back to the Future movie there. And I like the aesthetic of it. I really do. Makes the whole Zeton looks like it's made out of stainless steel. So, okay, cool. Still curious how they pulled that off. Maybe because it's not spelled correct. I don't know. It's wargaming. All right. Oh, here we go. So the Ono Retro Wave containers contain a 5% chance for a permanent bonus package for a Tier 8 ship, a 45% chance to receive a permanent bonus package for a Tier 5, 6, or 7 ship, and then a 50% chance to get anniversary camos. And they are permanent camos, so either the 7th anniversary, the 6th anniversary, or the congratulatory permanent camos for these ships. I'll just screenshot that real quick and I'll throw that in the video for y'all. Alright. So you get 10,000 coal if you have those camos already instead. That's a pretty nice deal. It's weird because the permanent camo is worth nothing, but you get 10,000 coal for it. So, yeah. But okay. Alright. They state, this year we want to renew our approach to the event and update the rewards, as well as the ways in which you can earn them. In the past, the event structure was completely tied to the number of Tier 10 ships players had in port. However, as the game progressed, more opportunities to obtain Tier 10 ships appeared. Therefore, we decided to shift the focus toward a different rewards distribution and different tiers. Now, besides the super containers, players will be able to obtain Bayard or another Tier 8 ship if the player already has the Bayard, rare economic bonuses, a new container with economic packages and festive camouflages, as well as a special coupon for the armory. Now, even those who don't have an entire fleet of Tier 10 ships in port can get the most valuable rewards, since you can earn tokens on any ship starting from Tier 5. Okay, I mean, yeah, it seems like a pretty solid event because you can pick what rewards you want if you want to go for those super containers and get, some of those 80 super containers. I mean, shoot, with 80 super containers, you're going to get a nice bit of coal, some steel. That's at that point, that's a pretty solid chance to get a ship with 80 of them being given to you. So, yeah. Right now, I think I'm liking the event. We'll see when it comes out and what the reward pay up is like, but on paper, it looks pretty good. So they say, as part of the celebration, a commemorative flag, a patch, and 3 commanders with unique voiceovers will be added to the game. Also, the designer's table port has been decorated for the occasion. They're leaning very heavily into the 80s vibes, if you can't tell from all this. I do like the designer's port, though. It looks neat. They really have overhauled it, so that's nice. I can hear my computer screaming from here when this goes up. So, yeah. But alright, cool. Very cool. They also say World Warships 8th anniversary will also bring Tier 9 European battleship Karl 14th Johann and its permanent camouflage to the game. It has a DeLorean permanent camouflage too, don't it? Okay. So captains, anchors away. Let's make this birthday the most memorable yet. Alright, Airship Escorts, which is also coming in Update 12.8. In Update 12.8, Airship Escort will become available as one of the possible game modes in random battles. Since Airship Escort had 2 previous iterations as a separate battle type, the new game mode should be familiar to many players. Airship Escort mode will have the following changes and improvements. The airship route has been changed on the following maps: Hotspot, Islands of Ice, Sea of Fortune, Shards, Shatter, Trident, Warrior's Path, and Estuary. Spawn points have been changed on the following maps: Hotspot, Islands of Ice, and Shards. Added a personal indicator to show that your ship is in the airship zone and the airship's current speed. The indicator will also show the number of allied ships that are present in the zone. Rewards for accelerating and slowing down the airship will become part of the common economy of random battles. That's nice. Airship Escort was well received by our community, however, there were some concerns over its implementation in random battles. We have heard the community feedback and will actively monitor the introduction of Airship Escort into random battles. If necessary, we will be able to reduce the frequency of Airship Escort game mode in random battles. Please don't. As well as reduce the number of maps in which this mode can appear. Our goal is to add variety to random battles without adding long queue times for an additional game mode, and we will reevaluate this over time as we actively curate our random battles playlist. To me, it is so long overdue for us to get a completely different game mode. Now, yes, we did get Arms Race not that long ago, but like Arms Race, I don't know. I just don't think it fits random battles well. It belongs in like a more arcadey mode. Like, again, I've mentioned this a million times. A separate mode of the week. Like, you have Arms Race going on in a primetime spot for, you know, however many hours throughout the day. Then you have the normal random battles rotation. But yeah, it's in random battles anyway, so, you know, whatever. But this is a lot different than anything else we've seen in the game. The game's always been focused around capturing stagnant cap points. I mean, again, Arms Race, you do have the shrinking cap circle, but it was kind of like Epicenter anyway, so yeah, but this is completely different. There's no cap points. It's push the cart from Objective A to Objective B, and unlike Convoys, you can't shoot down the airships. And it has brought back a lot of that brawling gameplay that has been missing from the game for forever. It forces you into those engagements, and if you don't do that, you don't play aggressively and play the objective, you're going to lose quite quickly because the enemy team's just going to walk the airship into the end zone anyway. So I'm very happy it's coming to random battles. I'm glad it didn't get stuck in like development hell for forever. It does seem to have gotten out of testing into random battles pretty quickly. I'm very happy about that. It's probably going to bring life back to a lot of the brawling ships and the close range combat ships that have kind of just been doing nothing except crying in the current meta for quite some time. So, you know, like Kremlin, and I know some people go, oh, Kremlin, I don't know, like, seriously, like, Kremlin isn't a great ship in today's World of Warships unless you have a match that gets close for a good portion of the game. But, you know, like Kremlin, the GKs, Preußen's been doing pretty solid, like, you know, the secondary build mainline ships rather than going with the main battery gun build. And I know it is pretty different from what we have in the current meta today, so I'm sure there's going to be some situations where players are going in expecting that more long-range meta, but then you get Airship Escort. But heck, that might help people, you know, they might put some different builds into their ships or start playing some more close-range ships, and it might help steer the game back in the direction of close-range engagements, which I truly hope it does. So I'm happy to see it coming out. I'm going to be very happy every time I see it pop up in my queue. Alright, other things to be noted, they did add in a couple of new ships that are just reskins. So we're getting Mengchong, which is I guess a Chinese gear. We're getting Lushuan, which is a Chinese lion. And then we are getting Scarlet Thunder, which is a Duncan, but it's different. And it's got a crazy camo. Looks like those, what are these things called? There was one that was stuck on the shore of like the Caspian Sea. It's the aircraft that make usage of the surface effect to fly very, very close on top of the waves. I cannot remember the name of this thing at the moment, but that's what it looks like. And we're getting permanent camo for Delny and Preußen that's in this theme. So it looks like we're getting some type of atomic punk event coming up in the future. We're even getting some commanders that are themed around this. Mikhail Orlov, Anton Grant, and GM22D. So looks like we're getting some type of atomic punk event, which, okay, cool. I like that design style anyway. And we are getting commanders for these Pan-Asian ships. We're getting, oh god, Cao Cao, Louis Bei, and Sun Quan, with unique voiceovers, which are inspired by Chinese literature, Romance of Three Kingdoms. Okay, cool. Nice looking event going on there. So that's it for the main things for this dev blog. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, or you can sign up for Airship Escorts and the 8th anniversary for the game. Again, just share your thoughts down below. Again, if you enjoy, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're getting very close to 50,000 subs, and when we get there, we are doing a giveaway, so make sure you subscribe and stick around for that. Hope you guys have a great Friday and a great rest of your weekend. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.